Hey everybody, it's Jenny, and I am back with this week of planning how I go. I'm going to go ahead and take the pages out just to get started. I'm going to, of course, as always, first, I have to put the stickers back, but I'm going to redate the planner with these stickers from Fern Creek stickers. I found them on Etsy, and this font is just adorable to me, and they cover the existing dates perfectly, which if you have not seen me do one of these before, I am using the Crate paper planner. I'll link it up below, and it is a Sunday start planner. I'm going to use these Everyday Explorer stamps. They are the Snickerdoodle alphabet. I just think they're really super cute, and they fit perfectly at the top. I will also pull out my baby wipes because that is how I clean these off in between stamping. You don't have to clean them off with anything. Actually, you could just stamp the excess ink onto a piece of scratch paper. However, I am very messy. I would end up with ink everywhere if I did something like that. So that's where the baby wipes come in, because they're convenient and easy to use, and then I minimize the amount of mess that I make. Not because I'm a perfectionist. I'm absolutely not a perfectionist at all. However, I also don't want things to be a huge mess. So the baby wipes, they should be alcohol free, and then other than that, it's just really up to your preference. I like the Huggies. They have a texture that cleans well. They're the right wetness, and they don't leave a ton of lint. I have tried others, and they leave a little bit more lint, and I find that to be a little bit annoying. And so why not just get the Huggies ones? Am I right? I am using the Stamp Market ink. These are dye inks, which means they dye the paper, as opposed to a pigment ink, which sits on top of the paper. They take a little bit longer to dry, and there are definitely times that I love a good pigment ink. However, these Stamp Market inks, I love the colors. Look at that. It's so pretty. And so that's why I use them. I'm going to use this November stamp from Feed Your Craft. I absolutely love Feed Your Craft. There's hardly been a thing that she's ever released that I didn't absolutely want right away. And this November stamp works out great for this month. So I will use that up in the corner. Look how pretty this all is. And this is the kit that I'm going to use from Let's Planet. I'm finding Let's Planet is a favorite of mine recently. Not only do I love the art that she uses, but I also love that she has a variety of the sheets that I like the best. I'm going to use this sticky note from Cloth and Paper first. I love the different shape. It also takes up a little bit of decorative room, but it's a sticky note, so it's super inexpensive. And then just it all works out so well together. Doesn't that look pretty? I really like that a lot. And I have to remind myself to use these because I forget. Now I'm going to trim off the edge of that circle just so I can have it sit flush against the line. I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately. I don't always do it, but I feel like recently it's been something I've been doing a ton. And I'm layering my sticker on top of the sticky note and then using this little bit of washi up in the corner. I purchased that sheet because I really like the icons on that sheet. However, the washi is one of those things that I don't ordinarily use. And so the washi from these kits, I use regular washi, but I'm not really necessarily the hugest fan of the washi in these kits or any sticker shop kits, but I wanted to try to use this one because the florals are just so pretty. So now I've created my visual triangle with the decoration. So now I'm going to go back and add the stickers for our plans for the week. I'm using this as a cross between a planner and a memory planner, sort of like just the straight up documentation of our plans. So just to remember what the plans were. I'm not adding to-do lists. I do occasionally add to-dos just because I want to, but this isn't the place for that. I'm doing this so in some ways a memory planner or a journal, but not in the traditional sense of either. I'm just having a lot of fun with this project, and honestly, it's really that's great for me. It works out really well, and so I have time to do it. I'm enjoying doing it, and that's all that really matters. So now I've got my stamping done. I've got my dates done. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to stamp the word Havasu because for the weekend we are traveling to Havasu for baseball. And so I wanted to stamp that with these alphas because I think they are really, really cute. I love the creativity that stamping brings. I know a lot of people are very intimidated by it, but honestly, stamping is one of those things that if it doesn't turn out right, you can cover it up. It's not like a sticker where you might tear the paper or, something like that. Stamping, you can just cover it up. It's no big deal. And I know people are very intimidated by it, but I think stamping is just one of the ways to really fill that creative urge. And I wish that it would gain more popularity with the planner crowd, just because I think it's really fun to do, and you can use a wide variety of colors and mediums and stamps, and they're really cost effective. Once you find some that you like, you can use them over and over and over again and never run out. So you can see I am working on Monday and filling in the boxes, and then I'll work my way throughout the week doing the same of filling in the activities, because that's where I start. I start with the decorative and then filling in our activities for the week, and then I come back and each day fill in what actually went on that day. And I find that works really well, and I enjoy that because it's really little bite-sized chunks of creativity. And I don't know about you, but I love infusing a little bit of creativity in every day. So that's where this project, again, is great, because it's just a little bit. Now look at that, so cute. This kit is just beautiful. The colors are lovely. It really is a great cross between spring and fall. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this isn't a fall kit, but I assure you it is. One of the stickers actually mentions October. Otherwise, it's a little hard to understand how that might be true, but it really is true. Now you can see I'm just going to, as I said, continue to fill in. I like to use my mild liners these days. A, I have a bunch of them, so I might as well use them. B, they add a little pop of color to the page. And C, I feel like it makes them a little bit more casual, the page, that is. Like it's not just all these rigid stickers and lines and all of that kind of stuff. It really just sort of blends a variety of things in there. And I also try to vary. So if I have a sticker, I then like to write with the pen and the mild liner, and then another sticker. I try to do that the same thing horizontally. So Monday, if I have a sticker right next to it, I try not to use another sticker. But first of all, I don't have any hard and fast rules, maybe except for starting with a visual triangle for my decorations. But I really want to make this overall, the design, look great. And a couple of basic principles, like alternating what I use, works really well, and then it looks great, and it's not difficult to do. At first, you have to really think a lot about it to make sure that you're doing that. But once you get the hang of it, it becomes very natural, and then it really looks great in the end. I've also taken to writing these things, certain words, a little bit bigger, adding a line on the downstroke, and then coloring it in with the mild liner. Also, I just think it's decorative and fun, and it really serves a purpose. It also takes a little space, because honestly, the length of this planner, or the height of this planner, is a little bit large, and so often in this planner I have a little bit of white space, and so this really helps me fill that white space as well, but also keeps it decorative too. I hope that makes sense, because I feel like it's one of those things that I really enjoy about this planner, is adding that, and I think it's just a great value for the planner. And I hope that makes sense too, because I don't mean monetarily. I just mean it really packs a punch, because it's creative and fills space and all the things. So now we're going to start with the mild liner. I'm sticking to one mild liner color this week, this orange. It's kind of a corally orange, honestly, and not varying up the color, just because I didn't have a mild liner that, in addition to this one, that really matched well. And so this one kind of fits the bill, and I like it, and it works out great that I'm going to use it. This is the sticker book that I'm keeping most of my functional stickers in, so I'm just going to add that cute little baseball icon. I think that's great. I love the icons. I know I've talked about this before, but I think they're a really simple way to add a little decorative flair as well. Now see right there, we're doing where we are alternating the writing directly on the page and the sticker. And again, like I said, I think it looks great. I have to find an icon in my stash. I thought there might be one in the kit on that sticker sheet I had purchased, but I was wrong. So I luckily have one in my stash. I'm finding that I'm running low on vacuum icon stickers. The one chore that I consistently do is vacuuming. I probably vacuum 4 or 5 times a week. Do you have a chore like that where you're really good about it and you're consistent? For me, it's vacuuming, so I run out of the stickers a lot because I vacuum so much. Others, not so much, but vacuuming I can do. All right, so we're adding the decorative sticker as well, just to keep that. I have a big, huge white space, and I don't want there to be a white space, so I'm filling it with the decorative stickers. It's one of the reasons I really like the Let's Planet shop, aside from her art, is that she has sheets that I really enjoy, which includes a sheet that has half boxes and quarter boxes, a sheet that has full box stickers with art in it, and then the third one is just decorative stickers, so I can add those in the white spots, and I really feel like it's just works out great for me. This super neutral grid washi is just going to be a huge player this week. It looks so cute there. I love it. This washi has really brought me so much joy because I feel like I can add little bits and pieces here and there, and it just looks amazing. See, look how fun that is with that all coming together. So again, pulling out that mild liner. That color is really pretty. I don't know that I would have said that 6 months or a year ago, but I'm really into it. I think it's just absolutely lovely, and I enjoy using it. And that's where the mild liners come in. Like, I really have so much fun playing with color, and it's so simple because I'm only making a line. It's not like I'm doing anything crazy, but I feel like it really adds that edge, and I'm enjoying the colors that it's bringing. So now you can see it's a perfect example of the alternating the writing directly on the paper and then writing in the boxes, and then just flipping through, seeing what we've got, seeing what will work where we have it. See, look at that, super cute. And then now I need to think about, okay, so I've got this whole box on the top. I've also got one more thing to write. How am I going to make this work? Am I going to put that box at the top? Am I going to add decoration? What am I going to do? And that's where I'm often trying to think through what I have left to do functionally, but then where do I want the decorative element to go where I'm not having the function. So it all plays together really well because I want to make sure that I'm able to add all of those things together. Now, like right there, I was going to choose that white floral sticker, but I realized I had the white floral washi right next to it, and I needed a little bit more contrast than that. So that's where I added that cute little other floral sticker instead, so I could have some color there. See, sometimes I just got to pull out the old Happy Planner stickers and use those icons. I mean, if they've got anything great, it's really truly the icons. So cute. Now we're going to have like the leaves are falling from the sky or falling from the tree, I guess is probably a little bit more appropriate, and then having them fall down on the little section right there. I think that's so cute. It just feels really like a lot of movement, and I think that's super cool. Now, again, I like to try to use most of the sheets that I bought because I find that then you sort of end up with not enough to use again later that week. So I feel like if I'm going to buy a kit, I used to feel a little bit differently about this, but in this planner and actually in my day-to-day planner, I really am trying to go ahead and fill it all up, like not have white space. And so I'm finding that just using what I'm buying and not having leftovers. And again, I know that's controversial, especially because, and for me as well, because in the past I've tried to be frugal, but I find that it just brings me a lot of joy to actually use the things that I'm purchasing. And then putting the extras in my sticker books by colors, and then I can use those at a later date if that works out. All right, now the weekend was, as I mentioned at the beginning, some traveling, and so now I get to write in the baseball games that we traveled for. And you know, it feels kind of weird saying that in the era of COVID because I feel like we should really sort of be hunkering down and staying safe for one another, but it's kind of weird because we go to Airbnbs, we stay in homes where we see no one else, we get takeout food just like we have, and then we go to baseball games where we don't sit near anyone else. So it's really kind of funny because we are socially distancing ourselves even though we are going away. Okay, side note, sorry about that. Now see, look, I'm going to continue planning the games and doing the same thing from side to side in terms of alternating. So I didn't put that box down there actually because I wanted to work on my decorative cluster down in that corner. So that's what made me add that sticker at the top. But I would have put it next to the highlighter instead of the other box. Now I'm going to move that decorative floral box decorative floral sticker that I put down because I want to add a cluster of layered box stickers. And I still am going to put that floral sticker back down, but I want to make them all fit together. And so I wanted to have that one lifted up. And that's pretty much it for me for this week. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thank you so much, and make it a great day.